How's it, guys? So I'm sitting in line waiting for my groceries, and I thought I would jump on here and give you a few quick tips that have just popped into my mind on what makes a great dancer from the inside out. Yes, technique, skills, all of that is important, like, you know, how high your leg goes and how many pirouettes you can do, that's all awesome. But when it comes down to it, it matters what kind of a person you are, because if you walk into an audition and you're trying to get a job as a dancer, those agents and those employers are looking for what kind of person they're going to be working with behind the scenes and spending all of that time with. So let's go over some quick tips on what makes an important dancer from the inside out and how to stand out from the crowd. Tip number one, be punctual. Time is a very valuable currency, and you should be respectful of that. People's lives are busy, and we need to maximize what's happening within every single minute. So if you have a class or a meeting set at a certain time, do not be late. Just be respectful of that and be on time. Tip number two, show respect. No attitude, just an attitude of gratitude, right? There's no need for the sassiness and the drama and all of that stuff that kind of just tends to happen in the industry. Just respect everyone around you, students, parents, faculty, co-workers. Just show respect. Tip number three, dress like a professional. You do not want to show up to class looking like you just rolled out of bed, which tends to happen 9 times out of 10. I see dancers and even teachers come in to teach a ballet class and their hair is not even up in a bun, and they look like they're still wearing pajamas. Just don't do it. It doesn't look nice. It looks sloppy. It looks like you were about to be late, which we spoke about earlier. So make sure you brush your hair, brush your teeth, just clean yourself up and look the part. Tip number four, greet everybody. Acknowledge people when they walk past you, when you open the door. Moving to America, that was one thing that just kind of irritated me, was people don't even look at you sometimes when you walk past them, which was quite an adjustment, but I have adjusted a little bit. So just focus on greeting everybody and making eye contact in passing. Hi, how are you? Oh, good morning. Like, nice to see you. Just that little bit makes a big impact. Remember, your success is also a lot of who you know. So the more you greet and meet people and have a friendly presence, the more people are going to like you and the more jobs you're going to book. And your last tip number 5, is simply prepare. So whether that's a dance class, then yes, be there ahead of time to warm up and practice. Do whatever you need to do to get started and get yourself ready for that class. If you are teaching a class, have your lesson plan prepared and get there early to review the material that you're going to be over. So often, people are going to forget what you say. People are going to forget the words that come out of your mouth, but what they're never going to forget is how you make them feel. So just do everything, go the extra mile, keeping other people in mind. If you're swinging past a coffee place, getting coffee before class, pick up another cup, and you don't even have to know who it's for. Just grab another cappuccino or another cup of coffee and surprise somebody when you get to the studio. They're like, hey, I got this for you, even though you didn't have that person in mind, but you thought of somebody. I just like to constantly be thinking about what I can do for other people to surprise them, to make them feel good. And I think that's really important as an overall human being. And it's really going to make you stand out in this dance industry from the crowd. It's going to make you really go that extra mile. So I hope those tips helped you guys, and I will see you all later. That was perfect. It was like cram time trying to get that video done. I'm next in line for my groceries at Walmart, so here we go. Happy COVID, guys. I hope you guys are all staying safe, and I cannot wait to get through this and get back in the studio to our normalcy.